Hey guys, it's Carrie from Tambella Arts, and A really is for awesome. I loved making this letter, it's so much fun. So let's get going. You would have downloaded this template and you've got the capital letter A. So first step that we need to take is grab some parchment paper or tracing paper. If you'd like to, you can sticky tape that down to your tracing template. Grab a pencil. I've got a 2B pencil here, and I like to use a ruler when I'm dealing with straight lines such as this in capital letters. So we just basically trace the outline of our letter, all the straight lines. Take that trace and we're going to press that trace onto the back of our cardstock that we're choosing to use. This is textured on one side and I'd like that textured side to face up, so I'm going to face textured side down, place my letter over my cardstock, sticky tape the two down so that they don't move, grab my pencil again and push that trace, basically trace over where I traced before. Yep, perfect. Now, because we've traced this, it's around the other way from our original print, and that's because when we cut it out we're then going to flip it over so that we don't have any line marks at all visible. So let's move to our cutting mat. We're going to use a scalpel here and our ruler once more, and we're going to line our ruler up against those edges and cut the design out. Another little hint with your paper that you've already, or your cardstock that you've already cut into a square for your letter, you can cut some quilling strips straight from that. They'll absolutely be long enough to do your straight angles, the length of your letter, because what you've cut will be bigger than your original. Okay. Now we're going to start creating the outline of our letter. I like to use white to do that. And now what we're doing is basically lining up our pre-cut strips along the edges of our outline. Now, because this is still the same textured stock, I like all the textured stock to do one thing, either all face out or all face in. So in this case, what I'm going to do is have the texture facing all the negative space area. So it's going to face in for the middle of the A, and then it'll face out for the outside of the A. And it's not that anyone's really going to see that, but I just like the conformity of it, just having it all the same. And that is the outline for our capital letter A. So our next step will be to start filling in our piece with all the colour. Alright, A really is for awesome. And now I'm going to show you how to use the quilling template, which is the second sheet for your letter A, and how to fill it with colour. So what we're basically doing is creating open loose coils with tails. I've gathered together some pre-cut strips based on the colour key that we've got down the bottom, red right through the colour of the rainbow basically. Right to the edge there and twist your paper. You can use your tool then to just wind itself on. Quarter turn to release, and you see how it's got a tiny little straight edge to it at the very centre. And there you go, guys. That's your completed letter A. Please let me know how you go in the comments. If you've got any questions about technique, any pointers as to what else you'd like to see in these videos, please let me know. I'd love to help. And thanks for watching.